So this user would like to know if we ever do double extractions, and basically that's like re-tincturing something, right? So you would make a tincture, you'd press it out, and then you would use that tincture and you'd put it on more herbs, and then you'd wait that out, and then you'd press that out, and you'd get a final result. And here's kind of what that looks like: is let's say you have 100 grams of herbs and 500 grams of menstruum, and you get an 80% yield because you have a tincture press. So now you have 400 milliliters of tincture, and then you're going to do another 5-to-1 with that, which means you're going to have 80 grams of herbs. You're going to let it sit with the 400 grams of tincture that you already extracted, right, for a month or whatever. And then you're going to press that out and you're going to get an 80% yield on that, right? So now you're looking at basically what kind of comes out to you. You used a lot of herbs. You didn't get a lot of tincture because you kind of had it basically like a 2-to-1. And at that point, it's just a lot of herbs and a lot of work. And I'm not necessarily sure that it really gives you that much better of a yield. Why not just do a 5-to-1 once and adjust the dose? That's kind of my thought on it. Now, here's one thing that we used to do at Herbalogic, and I don't do it anymore. And I used to do this, when I would make tinctures at home as well. And that is what you do is you take your herbs and you kind of divide them up, right? And you take part of that herbs and you make a double decoction out of it. So you soak them, boil them for 20 minutes, decant the liquid, add more water, boil that for 20 minutes, decant the liquid, and now you have a decoction. And you would use that as the water portion in your hydroethanolic extraction. So you do the math, you get your menstruum, and instead of adding water, you add that. And the thing is really what you're doing is you're maybe adding what one person would take as a single dose of herbs, right, to something that is going to be many, many doses of a concentrated extract. It doesn't add that much. So I used to do that, and it's really one of those things where you just like, it's more work, it's more expensive, and doesn't yield a better result. So the answer is not really. I mean, it seems like a great idea, but we just don't do it regularly. I don't do it at home. I don't really recommend it. If you want to experiment with it, oh my God, have a blast doing it. But as far as like commercial making or just for myself, I don't, not really. It's a great question though. Thanks.